Hello and welcome or welcome back to my bookish artist channel. My name is Mandy and today I am going to just be swatching some inks I've got. Okay, of course today I can't talk, but I have a few Ferris Wheel Press. This is one that they're discontinuing, Pink Sugar Beach, so I finally picked it up since they were discontinuing it. I have Serpentine Blooms, and I have a couple other ones from Ferris Wheel Press, a few of these charger sets that they've been doing now, the little guys. So excited that they finally are switching to this. And their new one, the Moonbeam Meadows, I got too, and I love. So this, I also got Adventuring. This is different. So the Moonbeam Meadows actually has like the information on it, which is so great because some of them don't even have this, and this is so much better because some of them just have that number and some of them have this, and it's like I don't know what this is, so I always have to look it up or just hope for the best. And I don't know, I just wanted some new colors with shimmer. I've been in a really big shimmer mood lately, so I have a couple of those, and then I have this J. Herbin Amber D. Burmany and a Waterman inspired blue. I'm trying to find one that matches Rover and Klingner's Blue Eyed Mary because now I can't get a second bottle of it, and I'm bummed. And I think I found it though. I think I found the closest one I found so far is Sailor Manyo Yomoji, and it is really close, so I think I'll be okay. But I ordered this before I figured that out. I spent way too long. Was it in here? Let me look. I spent way too long the other day. It was not in this one. Way too long swatching all of my blue inks. I think it was in this one. Let me look. Did I swatch it in here? No, where did I swatch it? I don't know, but I spent way too long swatching all of my blue inks to find a match, and I can't remember what book, but if I figure it out, I will insert a clip. But yeah, I didn't label them or anything. They're just literally like, it kind of looks like a page. So this is how messy some of these can get. It kind of looks like, where's my messy page? Like this, but there's like no actual label. So, you know, there's that. I was just trying to figure it out for myself, and I can't remember which notebook I did it in, but I did it in one of my notebooks. Couldn't tell you. And of course, that's how I'm starting my video is, I don't remember, and now it's driving me crazy. It wasn't this one, although I've been this is an Aeroful, and I've been trying some different ones. I did figure out that I had a little tiny sample of Suyukusa. I did figure out Pilot Namiki Blue is very, very close to it. So, and then this up here is Ajisai. So they're all kind of close to each other. But I only have ever had a sample of Suyukusa, so I was very excited to find one that is real similar to that one too. Because why not? We're playing with similar inks around here. Yes. Yes, I see. Man, that is going to drive me crazy that I don't remember what notebook. Okay, anyway, I digress. The whole point of this was to swatch my new inks. And yeah, so I'm just going to start. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about swatching inks today. We'll see if I do anything fancy. I am using, this is a cocktail stirrer I got off Amazon. I don't even know. I just found it because it reminded me of Sailor Moon. And I think Leanne Likes, is that her name on YouTube? But she does these cute little clouds. So this is what inspired me to get this, is because I love these cute little clouds. And I have one other Waterman ink. They're very, very, very wet. I have Tender Purple. And that looks, already to me, that looks way more like Compeki than anything. So I'll have to compare that to Compeki. But this is called Waterman's Inspired Blue. That is not anything like, unfortunately, anything like my Blue Eyed Mary. So already I know that this one won't work. Inspired blue. And I really don't think I want to do a doodle today. Sometimes I doodle, sometimes I don't. I'm just not feeling it today. Maybe just a couple circles. It's been a long week. So I do substitute positions in my everyday life, in my normal job. So I do long-term positions. So when somebody's on a maternity leave or whatever, I'm sure you, like most of you, would be familiar with that. So I have started a new long-term, and that usually takes a lot of energy out of me. But one of the things that keeps me going is my inks. I used to draw at the end of the day when I'd come home, and I just don't have that. Sometimes I doodle, but I just don't have that energy. And so I've been really enjoying my inks lately because my brain is just mush. If you couldn't tell, I literally spent like 3 minutes of this video talking about how I swatched something and I can't remember where. This color, okay, so this is the Amber de Bermanie. I am not a French speaking, nor am I good at it, but this is basically the amber color from J. Herbin. And that is like, I like that. It's very similar. It reminds me of, I know it's not the same color, but it reminds me of like if Diamine Autumn Oak and Diamine Ancient Copper had a baby. I think that's what I'm going to say. But I love these like orangish, brownishes. Is that how you say that? I don't know. But I really like that. That is cool. I love also that J. Herbin, you can get the little tiny ink samples like this, or like ink bottles, because like I have one, the Coco do Brazil, that I've pretty much finished the bottle, so then I know that I want to get a full bottle, but this is enough ink that lasts forever. The same with the Diamine ink vent does that too. Oh my gosh, my dog drinks so loud. So, okay, the rest are all Ferris Wheel Press, and some of these are their new ones. I think this one's the new one, but this one is Bluebell Strokes. A couple of them I got in the smaller. I don't know if this one has shimmer in it or not, but I did shake it, so we'll see. I don't know which ones have shimmer and if they do or don't, but I looked at the samples of these, and I don't normally jump on Ferris Wheel Presses stuff, but they have so many good shimmers, and that's what I wanted. So my puppy, you can hear her lapping up water right now. She literally drank all her water, and now she's drinking my other dog's water. Goodness gracious. She is a Boxer Pit Bull mix, and she is a lot bigger than our first dog, who is a mix of something, lots of different mixes, but he's kind of more of a medium, smaller dog. And she is so big, and she's not even full grown yet. And she is so big and so just demanding of attention and love. And, you know, I love her, but oh my gosh, she drinks and eats so much. We have to watch her. And I'm just so used to having, our other dog is 9, and she's like 9 months. And I'm so used to having a dog that just is so self-sufficient, like just hangs out. And she's quite demanding, but she's a lover. Like, she wants me to hold her like a baby, and my husband keeps telling me to stop doing that, but I cannot. I cannot. All right, this one is Gale Force Green, and this one does have shimmer. Ooh, that's really pretty. I was really excited about this one, I think. Or maybe I wasn't. I have no idea. I just wanted some new ink, some new shimmery ink, and some new, I don't know. I'm really trying to find another replacement for Blue-Eyed Mary, because like my bottle is already a third gone, and I've only had it for a few months, and it's my like favorite blue, and it's already sold out like everywhere. I can't find it, and I'm bummed. I'm so bummed. I meant to order another bottle, and I didn't. If somebody sees it, please let me know, because oh my gosh, it's my favorite. Like, I use it, I pretty much have it constantly inked up in a pen. But somebody said, gosh, I think it was, who was it? Because I watch so many YouTubers. I think it was Karina Loves to Plan, talked about how, like, there's so much ink and there will always be ink. So enjoy it while you have it and then go to the next one. But my problem is that I have both ADHD and borderline personality disorder, and I hyperfixate. So now I'm hyperfixating on it. And so I literally spent 2 hours just trying to find that blue. And so I think I did it, but I you know, it's hard to know. And I didn't even film it because it was a middle of the night hyperfixation. I had to do it. I literally spent about an hour of that time scrolling through Mountain of Ink to see. They haven't, this is Barrington Black, and this one also I don't think has a shimmer, but I think if I remember correctly on the swatches, it was like a lighter gray, or lighter black, and I like a lighter black, almost gray. So we'll see if I like this one. I don't know. I don't usually go for blacks very often, but I think this one looked interesting. But yeah, so they have not done Rohrer and Klinger's Blue-Eyed Mary. However, they've done a lot of blues that are really similar. And so I was kind of like, okay, here's what I have. I have Robert Oster's Clearwater Rain. And that's really kind of close, but not completely close. It's not close enough. I want it to match. Because there's something about it. The way that I can describe Blue-Eyed Mary, and I cannot believe I'm sitting here telling this, instead of talking about these inks, I'm talking to you about the one that I am obsessed with right now. But the way how do I spell this? Barrington, like Barrington Bears, right? No, Berenstain Bears, but the way that I feel about this blue is so pretty. I can't explain it. It's like, so this one here is really blue, and the Blue-Eyed Mary, so this one's really closer to Blue Mare, or Blue Mare, or Blue Mare, however you say, the Rohrer and Klingner's. And then Blue Mare is really close to Konpeki. And I am not the biggest fan of Konpeki, although it has grown on me. But there's something about Blue-Eyed Mary has just this like tiny, it's very similar in shape, but it's this tiny hint of turquoise that just makes it beautiful. But what really makes it beautiful is that it has this really minimal pink sheen that just makes it so great to me. One of my favorite blues that's really similar to like Konpeki, Pilot Airshouzuku's Konpeki and Amairo is Sailor 140, the Sailor Ink Studio 140, and I love that blue, but it's because it's got like a pinky purple tone to it, and I love the pink because I'm a pink lover, and there's just something special about it. Okay, so I can't open this. Oh, there we go. Okay, I really hate these bottles. I wish they would change them. I've thought about like figuring out a way to get the bottles. These ones are awesome. I wish I could get everything in them, but yeah, I can't. So this one, I don't know why I just really have been into these like light, I don't know how do you say it, light muddy colors. And I saw this one, I think it was Dromgoole that I got this one from. And I saw it on the Dromgoole's website, or if that's where I got it. And I was like, that is a really interesting muddy color with a really pretty, I think it's rose gold shimmer. And I thought, you know, this one is an older one. I think it came that's like down the rabbit hole. So I think it came about the time of like Blooming Mushroom and those ones. But this is one I don't remember looking. Adventure, I think it's Adventurine. I'd have to look at the box, but I'm not going to. I'm going to call it Adventurine. And if I'm wrong, well, it has adventure in it. So I do know that. So in case you wanted to know, that it does have that. So there are those. That one's got, oh, it's a rose gold shimmer. That is really pretty. It's like a really light gray that's got kind of a blue tone with a rose gold shimmer. Is that what it says on the box? I'm gonna go look. That's Moonbeam Meadows. Where did I put the box? Oh my goodness. This is, I tell you what, it's literally right in front of me. So this is Adventurine. So I did have their name right. It is, the base is a light gray with a rose gold shimmer. So, and high shading. So it says it's a light gray. So then Moonbeam, the Moonbeam Meadow. Oh, look at that. Look at that mouse on that box. Oh my God, it is so cute. So this is, the base is lilac and the shimmer is green pink, and it looked so pretty. I had to have this one. Had to. Just, I was so excited about it. I've been in a really big pink and purple mood. I'm always in a really big pink and purple mood, but for some reason purples have been just calling to me lately. Enough. No, you can go out in a minute. Yeah, I know. That's my pups. She is, so maybe I'll add a video of her at the end of this because she's so sweet. So this to me is not lilac as I'm putting it down. I am putting it down on Endless Regalia paper, which gives everything a different color, but it's my favorite to like do my ink swatches because you get some really cool tones and really cool interesting effects. So then I can kind of see what the inks are capable of, even though they're going to look different in my pens and on different paper. So Ferris Wheel Press, Moonbeam Meadows. And I hope that you are enjoying all this random chatter of me. And I am away from my camera now, away from my microphone. I need to get one of those microphones that can clip to me because I move around a lot. I'm sure you're like, yeah, your audio is awful, but that's just how it is. You know, I'm raw, I'm coming, I'm real. Where's that Serpentine? I'm so excited about this. Look at that shimmer. It's like green and pink, and oh, this one I'm so excited about. So in my my currently inked for January, I inked up Rainbow's End in a Kaveco, or not a Kaveco. I thought every time I talk about my Pilot Kakunos, I want to call them the Kaveco Sports. And I really don't like my Kaveco Sports, to be perfectly honest. Like, I've thought about getting rid of them. They're in a container, and I'll get there maybe. I just have a really hard time getting rid of anything because I'm a hoarder. Not like maybe, but it is a mental thing. I have a hard time giving things up because I obsess, and then I get a very mental attachment to it. Working with a therapist, you know, I'm human with lots of mental stuff going on in here, but that's okay. But I don't like my Kaveco Sports, but every time I want to say Pilot Kakuno, I say Kaveco Sport, and it is really starting to irritate me because I'm like, no, it's a Pilot Kakuno, and I like them and I love them, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen other people use their fine Pilot Kakunos with shimmer, and so I put Rainbow's End by Diamine, like the ink vent from 2023. I put that in my Kakuno, and it was clogging real bad. It worked really well at first, and then it stopped working. And so I switched it out, and I got a new Bennu Daily Mate, so I switched it out and I put it in there. But it's one of those inks that somebody suggested to me, and I've had it because I had the Inkvent calendar. But I'm obsessed with Fortune's Gold from last year's Inkvent calendar, and so I had never tried it, and so now I'm kind of obsessed with Rainbow's End, and it's purple, and so I'm like, I'm entering my purple phase. Yeah, we'll see. Pink and purple are like my phase forever. I have kind of an obsession with collecting all the pink inks in the world. It's gotten pretty high, so I'm gonna do a video on all my pink inks because there's a lot of them. This one, Pink Sugar Beach, is really almost red. Like, it is still pink, but it's more of a red tone pink, and I'm far more like, I like the purpley, like lighter pastel-y pinks or hot pink that's less orange toned. But this might be fun to use. I think Pink Ice by Diamine is really similar to this. So I'm sure it is, and I'm sure people have said that, but I have wanted Pink Sugar Beach forever. Like, I have looked at it forever and ever, and I finally was like, oh, they're discontinuing it. Let's get a bottle before I can't get it ever, because what if I love it? Okay, so I'm gonna let these dry, and I'll just chat for a minute here. But yeah, this is what I got, and it's really fun to look at how these dry on that paper because it's so different. I love, so Bluebell Brushstrokes looks really like Tsukiyo by Pilot Shizuko. It's got a really nice red sheen. It's really pretty. So if you don't have Iro Shizuko or the Tsukiyo, but if you don't have that one, that's actually a really good one. I think that would work really well if you don't have that one. Gale Force Green is really, really a gray green. That one's one that I almost wish I would have gotten a big bottle of, but I'm going to use the charger first, and if I end up really liking it, then I can. And then Barrington Black. It's a nice gray black, so that will be really nice. I knew that it was going to be Moo. Chill, honey. That's my dog's name, Moo. I didn't name her. I always say that. I don't know why I always say that, but I do. But I didn't. This Adventurine, oh, I love it. I worry about how readable it's going to be in a pen, but it's almost got the same hue and shade, not necessarily whatever the word is. It's got the same value like in opacity as my what do you call it? I forget what that name is. Oh my gosh, Kitsune Biori. You can tell that I've been teaching all day and my brain is just not firing on all cylinders. Okay, so here's that Moonbeam Meadows. It is really a blue lilac. Like, if it's a lilac, it's very bluish. It's bluer than the Diamine Jacaranda from last year's Inkvent, but that Serpentine bloom, oh my gosh, I'm getting that in a pen right away. It is so pretty. I think I like this one more than the Aurelius that they did last year. I am so glad I did that. I think they have the same green pink shimmer. These two do. It's a green pink. I don't know how much the camera's picking it up, but that shimmer is like almost like the iridescent shimmer, and that's my favorite shimmer is iridescent shimmer. And then Pink Sugar Beach has kind of a pearly iridescent in a different color. It's like a pinky. I don't know what it is, but I like it. And these are gonna pool so pretty. I just love the way that when these dark inks pool, you can see here on a couple of my other pages, that dark ink pools just so cool on this. So that's why I say I worry about this Adventurine, because what I have noticed is if you really like really light inks, use the Regalia paper. It feels kind of cushiony, which I kind of like. I like that. I don't know why I like that feeling, but you can read things. Like, you can't read Jade Rabbit on like any paper, but it works really well here. I was trying to think where else. 12th Night, same thing, and you can really see the shimmer. So Regalia paper, if you like really light inks, works really well. But like these pinks from AliExpress don't shade anywhere, but they look so cool. And I ended up still going with a whole bottle of Rocco Alpine Carrizo over this, because this one shades in a pink, but they're like the same. So Jinhao Pink from AliExpress is pretty much Rocco Alpine Carrizo in color, but they don't shade the same, and they're just not. This one's a lot wetter and just a lot nicer, but it was kind of fun to see these because none of these shade on any other paper. And so yeah, this is a lot of fun in here. That's why I do it. Like, let me see if I can find it. This my little doodles, they have such cool shading and such cool effects. Like you can really see the sheen. So I really like the regalia paper for random stuff. Anyway, oh, whoops. Well, hey, that kind of made a little heart. Oh, on both of them. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, well, there. So I did that. Whoops. But ink is fun. And I hope that you enjoyed this random new drop of ink swatching and me being so out of it that I just talked pretty much out of my rear end. So thank you for being here. If you stayed this long through my rambling, please leave a snake emoji so I know that you stayed through my rambling, and I commend you and I appreciate you so much. And I just really appreciate all the people who are leaving comments on my videos. It has been so much fun to get to know the community even more and learn about people. But yeah, I'm an ink mess. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what pen I'm going to put the Serpentine blooms in, because this is getting into a pen. And look at how pretty I never noticed before that they do different images on those. I just noticed that like a few weeks ago on some of mine. I think it's because I only have like 3 bottles like this, but this one's got the Chinese, is it Chinese? I think so. I think it's Chinese New Year. Yes, so that's Chinese. But it's got the I don't even know what you call those buildings, but it's got those really cool buildings. And it's got like a snake on it and some flowers. I don't pretend like I know things and whatnot. I know some things, but my brain, yep. When I don't have any more mental capacity, this is what happens. And this is your brain on lack of sleep and overstimulation and being a teacher. Welcome. Hi. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my job. So anywho, thanks for being here and have a wonderful day. I hope you get to play with some ink because this is a lot of fun. All right, bye.